We have now let misinformation become the accepted information. It has washed over us. Elon Musk, he buys Twitter, and then he uses it almost exclusively to be a propaganda machine, and we've accepted it. We've accepted a narrative that despite an actually great economic recovery, the vibes don't feel good. So we want to reject it and get something else.
I'm sorry, I had to talk about this, but she was saying that suddenly we've allowed Elon Musk and many others to allow misinformation to become the new accepted information. Okay. I don't know what world she's been living in. Okay. But misinformation has always been a part of white American and European culture. Okay. For centuries. All right. All the way back, you can go into any newspaper and watch what they write about, how they report news, all the way up through now, everything, even how they write about different ethnicities on the internet, specifically black people. Okay. Even taking a cultural meaning, woke or stay woke, and then they rearranged it to try and mean something else. That's all misinformation. Okay, all of it's misinformation. And the real reason why they allowed Elon Musk to spread that misinformation like he's doing is because he's white. Okay, this is a part of white American and European culture, and it's been that way for centuries. Centuries. Okay, this isn't some new thing where they just, oh my gosh, because of this election, all this misinformation is coming. All this misinformation. When did we start allowing misinformation? When did we start allowing misinformation to become the new information that we go by? You've always done it, and that's why you can't catch it, because it's a part of your culture. It's a part of what you do. It's a part of how you're reared. It's a part of everything about you. That's your culture. You grew up learning lies, and you continue to swallow them. And so when misinformation is in your face, guess what you do? You just take it as information. This is nothing new. That's why I even wrote the book, The Six-Figure Pay Withheld from the Enslaved. Because every time someone even says the word slave, they think, oh my gosh, uneducated, dumb, and just on doing some low end stuff. Okay. This is what the misinformation has led to. People believing that when we were the most skilled, my ancestors were the most skilled. And then you have some white Americans, or maybe some even Europeans even, but mainly white Americans that I know of, writing stuff like, oh my goodness, they're savages, they're this, they're that, and you run around and raise your kids to believe it. Oh my gosh, they're stupid, they're uneducated, they're this, they're that. It's the whole nine. What do you think misinformation is? Your whole culture is fed misinformation, and you believe it. And that's why you're in the position now with people looking up, can I change my votes? Oh, what is a tariff? The reason why they believe all the lies is because of one thing. You raise them in a culture of misinformation, and then you wonder why you're in the trap you set for us. You fall in the trap that you set for us every single time. Now you're on the internet talking about, oh, why did I lose my job? Oh my goodness, what's going on? What's a tariff? Can I change my vote? No, you can't change your vote. The tariffs are going to eat you up. And then you have the Latinos and the American Indians and whoever else and we already talked about the white women. Okay, misinformation. Just swallowing all the misinformation up, because they believe, oh, I want to be closer to whiteness, or I want to be close to the white man, or I want to do this. Then what the flip? Meanwhile, the white man is spitting on each and every one of you, including the white woman. Surprise. Meanwhile, you have the majority of black people voting common freaking sense. The most educated bloc in the United States of America, by the way. Okay, but your racist stereotypes failed to see the accomplishments in Kamala Harris because of her skin. You preferred to look at a white man. All of you are living in some 1400s racist stereotypes that your forefathers wrote about, and they was the liars. Who are the real killers? Who are the real rapists? Who are the real molesters? Who are the real sex traffickers? Who are the real criminals? That's real history, and the real criminals are your forefathers. But you elevate them to some being that's, oh, we are so supreme, and then you walk around proud of it, and then just like right now, you tried to set a trap for us that you fell in. Every single thing that your forefathers, and including now, have done is just to try and harm Black Americans, point blank, and the period. That's the information you need to know. Okay, it has nothing to do with you being oh so bright, because your brightness, okay, caused you to vote in a man that's actually causing you to lose your jobs right now, and you won't get a bonus right now because of that. Okay, like misinformation is just now being something that's going on. The only reason you let Elon Musk, the only reason you let Trump do what he did, the only reason you let it happen is because he's white. Had it been a black man though, you played yourself.